completely out of sorts initially, but he turned it around pretty impressively in the final session. Scored heavily. They both did, actually, on the one-year list. Neil Foles alongside me for this. And on the balance of play, Neil,
more content with that scoreline than the other one. And yeah, it would be Murphy who maybe could have been, if you like, play the hand you dealt. And now it's a question of going again. And these two players have got all the experience for that. And, you know, he'll probably feel better now he's got a few frames under his belt. But like you rightly said, you know, it's
shot from Trump will please him, because as you saw from that graphic on the screen, his long game was not really there this afternoon. That was one of the reasons that he wasn't playing as...
But he's got it all the same.
5.
There might be one.
He's playing with a new cue in this tournament, Trump. He's already had a couple of different ones.
Yeah, he did well there because, like I say, he had a chance to get the reds open here if he wanted to, but he decided to play on the loose reds. There's 3 of them.
UK time to finish.
16.
Indicates the setup for the World Championship, which is just around the corner, of course. Semi-finals. But that victory over Mark Allen is first since 2020 in this event, which is a surprise.
Could get in the way of the red he wants to play next. So he has to play it like that.
$29.
Now he's... But where does the next... He's going to have to play safe. The shot on the black was neither one thing nor the other. He never really went into them. It's another good... Yeah, it's nicely played. It's not an easy shot always on fast tables. Just got a glimpse over at the other table. Xiao Xintong is off to a flying start. He's...
1.
Yes, it was Xiao Xintong. Started with a break of 103 next door, so the Telfer for the Players' Championship. He's made a good start to the tour against Wakelin.
13.
His game afterwards.
Judd will be aware of that, but he hasn't missed it, crucially.
20.
Lost position, 136, but has finished the job now.
25. $33.
He made the highest break of the tournament so far earlier, 103. Should really have been 3-0 down.
41.
He tried a big prize is £10,000, of which, you know, I wouldn't say 140 would usually win, but I think the pockets are some we've seen, so it's got some sort of a chance. Anyway, he's won the frame.
Judd from 45 and the frame.
Breaks to 36 and 45 on table 1. 5-4 down now to Judd Trump. He won the first of the evening with a couple of scoring visits. That is not a good break-off, though, from Murphy, hitting the blue.
No, but it's a good idea. He's a little bit cranky on that score, which kind of like that about him, but if players knock in that long red and clear up against him...
1.
unlucky to finish there.
Shaun Murphy 1.
Round at the Crucible last season. Another win for Trump. His most recent meeting.
One. Eight.
It's a half-decent chance. Yes, the black is awkward, but Murphy, of course, at one point had won the
40.
first 2 frames.
Yes, it was early in the match, and it was a big moment when Murphy missed what was, for him, the simplest of reds, because
90.
at that stage he was completely on top, 3-0 behind, and then the pressure's on the world number 1. Sharp in the evening session at the moment. And as I say that, he's missed a red, surprisingly.
Judd Trump 24. 1.
These are important frames, you know, you don't always see century breaks in frames. We saw one
7.
get them 1. They all count. And they'll again, it's going to be easy to win it at this scoring visit, but he can put himself in a
26.
strong position. You know, that's difficult with those reds on each cushion, each side cushion.
33.
One of those tricky reds. Trying to come off the cushion out of vault in behind the red with a view to pushing it into play. He's checked the cue ball slightly.
Oh, Trump's overcut the red, goodness. The second one he's missed.
He did sort of play it, didn't he, into that area. No, the red and the pink would be too many. And the cannon. Trump absolutely needs, but Murphy may not. Well, he puts his hand up. He actually just right. Should he make no contact with the red? That's another problem he's got. Great shot.
Oh, and that was a long way off.
Appeared to be kind of up on everything, went a bit haywire there.
1.
very likely to cost him the frame. And so 36 the difference, so one snooker, but the red going in will level up at 5 all.
Eight.
And then he missed again into that left corner from distance, overcutting a red that he'd normally pop. That sealed the frame for Murphy. Much held sway in this rivalry. He's won 9 of the last 11 between them.
18.
So Murphy will feel he's due a bit of payback. He's missed the brown, but that's academic.
18 and the frame.
So Shaun Murphy.
It's been all one-way traffic, but it is a long match at least. And Wakeland, we know, was down heavily. That's a good shot.
In total here on table 1, Judd Trump breaking off in the 11th, won the 10th. Wakeland fresh from that remarkable comeback last night against Wu Yiza, winning 8 in a row.
One.
Well, the red's to the right corner, he's knocking in fluently, but 1 or 2 to the left.
Judd Trump. 1.
Hitting home from Trump.
He hasn't left it safe though, because Murphy,
Murphy won this title, and we've seen that sort of form from him again this season. Of course, he won the Masters in dazzling fashion last season, but he's undercut that red. What is it about that?
One. Maybe the ball's just stuck together a little bit. The contact wasn't ideal, which is not something we see as often as we used to, put it that way.
Nine. $15.
The black ball, which goes to the same pocket, but he's played up the table.
21. $27.
Extended his lead, 3-0 now over Chris Wakeland on table 2. On Higgins, that could be quite a battle.
35.
Well, we never really know. I mean, he hit the pink, doesn't mean it never went. It just means he hit it wrong.
Judd Trump. 41. 1.
Is the one, but he might try and move the reds here.
$90. $34.
Well, that's the point, isn't it? You see, had he taken the brown earlier, go into that top right pocket now because he took the green. So there was something I believe he considered. Good shot as well. That's absolutely perfect.
Both players have missed balls in this match that they would have expected to get, and Murphy did so again. It stayed up into the left corner, possibly
51.
a heavy contact, but well.
54.
How confused he was about Trump's shot. It's almost like his concentration went because he was querying the previous shot of Judd's. It was not a notion that he hit the pink first. I think he just got himself into a little
63.
bit of a... Still cleared up, so he's done well.
69. Shaun
A
Murphy
nice
frame.
69 clearance for the pink from Shaun Murphy in front of Judd Trump. At 6 frames to 5, and again he's gone for that aggressive break, opening the reds. This time avoiding cannoning.
Now he's gone the other way completely. What a pot. And it's a... Yeah, Murphy has not really gone for him. He's just picked up the pieces a couple of times of an error.
Six. $14.
I think because it just restored his belief that he can still contest the very biggest titles in the game, which is very good with the rest.
Thank you.
But with Shaun Murphy, that means so much. But if
30.
he plays at his best, he's capable of well, it depends how he plays. And he looks to be okay. I think he's just getting the inkling that he really can win this now because this tonight.
36.
Yes, shifted the momentum Murphy's way, it would seem. Although that could have worked out better, although he might have one into the centre.
$44. $52. $60.
In this match, Murphy. He made a 1-3-2 break himself earlier today. 72, 59, 51, 71. Now this. He's going very nicely.
68.
This season.
I don't know if he's won the match at 7-5, but just the nature of the last three frames
75.
tell you that he is beginning to get on top. It's a bit of a cliche, but there's some truth in it. You know, it can turn things back in the favour of a certain player, and if Murphy could carry on now. Growing in confidence, there's no doubt.
$90.
So often, though, which he struck up very nicely, is going to be interrupted by 15 minutes,
96.
which is probably good news for Trump. This for the ton.
He has seen weakness, he's capitalised.
109.
His nose in front, he's now looking very strong.
12.
It's always been very easy on the eye player, hasn't he? Bit of a showman. His coach Peter Ebdon.
A superb 121 break from Shaun Murphy. His second century will be lucky for him, having lost 3 in a row now to trail 7-5. That is not the best of starts, as Murphy did earlier this evening, catching the blue. But look at Murphy's pot success tonight. 98%. Just 2 breaks of substance from Trump.
Inspiration from maybe his brother or whatever he'd have been doing in the mid-session, because he kind of did lose his way a little bit, and that, you know, he has got a little bit of breathing space, not loads, but it's still time for him to turn it around. He was 4-0 down, don't forget.
Foul.
It's one of the
By his standards, not the best. He's just about rattled that one in. He missed an easier one than that into that pocket earlier.
1.
Don't blame him. So patience is a virtue, I think, sometimes. Wants to try and make it all happen, but...
He's such a good centre pocket player, Trump, and that's another good one.
Nine.
He's going to have to really go some to win from there.
If he could stride away with it, although it doesn't feel necessarily as if it's going to go. The Crucible, which is coming up, of course, later this month.
It's going to be some heavy hitters.
Yes, and of course,
24.
Tepchara is what to be played over those 10 days. They certainly wouldn't have tried to separate the, but not quite a fluke, but a very lucky rub of the green.
32.
And he got straight behind the next red.
40. 48.
Trump looking to finish the job here at this visit after that.
56.
This pink, which he's played. He's not quite got the target ball, and he'll leave it over the pocket, of course.
Things can change so quickly.
I mean, he might just be able to avoid it, but it's not far away. Yeah, he's just avoided it. Well played. And
One.
got to start somewhere. That's a very good shot. A little delicate one.
Nine. Seventeen. Twenty-two. 29. 30.
Now a few crowd shots, if you like.
Drop travel 36 and a free.
It was the 62 break from Trump that did most of the damage. And again, opting for that aggressive break, very nearly got.
Well, he's opened the balls up, I know that, but he's also got the black safe. I just don't understand why he's decided that Judd is a player he needs to open the balls up against. What is it all cracked up to be?
28.
It used to be you'd opt to break if you won the toss because you had the edge, but it's not really an advantage now.
One.
Further down the table to the pocket.
Nine.
43.
17.
Well, getting in first is a fairly priceless thing to do in.
You would think certainly favoured Trump because Murphy had really struck up a rhythm. He
23.
knocked in a 69 and then that 1-2-7 break was inevitably interrupted by the 15-minute hiatus.
21.
It's always a good shot to get that cue. Just cracked it
37.
off the top jaw. It's a pretty good shot to finish on that bottom red there, because
43.
look pretty straightforward frames. It looks like he's got a bit of work to do, but he's in the process
51.
of doing it here.
$59.
Red colour after this pink to a deciding frame, which match would probably
66.
deserve that. I think it's been good.
$72. $80.
107 centuries last season. And in the process also became twice in a single campaign. It's not quite at that level this season.
86.
58 for this season. No century, but a break of 86 to go with the 62 he made in the previous 4-2. That's on HBO Max. Judd Trump back in business. Back-to-back frames, won convincingly with big breaks. Some 5-3 up in that one after their first session this afternoon.
He's having a little go around multiple cushions. There's not much room. It's a great effort, you know. It's a great shot. Brilliant. Good shot.
One. Seven.
And a great chance for Murphy to continue the good form we saw.
Yeah. $21. $29.
That's why he decided to play beyond the bunch. I can see why. I mean, on a different day, you might have just played a cannon and not take any undue risks about cannons. Because the
37.
balls are fairly well scattered anyway.
3 points in front overall before that black.
Forty-five. Shaun Murphy, 52.
So the break.
Worth a go. Worth a go. Now, as this pot goes in, whatever else happens on it. Yeah, that's all right. He thought he might go into something. His next shot on the brown. It's not simple. Very well played. So that positional shot that went wrong.
6.
So he hasn't won it at the second attempt. I tell you
Shaun
what, that
Murphy,
is not a
12.
good shot. Not to be.
It's fair to say Trump's long game confirmation. Normally such an asset of his long game.
1.
But Murphy mistake.
Nine. Seventeen.
Might have been
24.
different had Trump knocked that long red in, which normally he would do. Frame it would seem.
1.
It's got a 10-9 feel about it, hasn't it, this match?
Yes. Although I think Murphy would be quite relieved to win this frame, not only because he'd lost the last two, but because it's taken him 3 visits. I mean, in the end, it will read he's won the frame to 0, but there were a couple of little bumps in the road.
Yes, it could have been different, but Trump the previous frame, but win it he did. Now leads 8-7, 2 away from victory, continuing with that very...
At the worst moment. I mean, you know, you can imagine it in the last frame of
He gave that long red an awful lot of thought, Trump, but in the end... And now he might wish he had taken it on because Murphy slotted.
key red to land on.
4. 12.
Play next door. And Chris Wakelin has taken that 8 back tomorrow night to finish.
20.
That's what he's done, although it's more of a, not quite just a nudge.
$28.
Nope.
You called it. You called it. It was the other shot. I know he missed the black, but the black
1.
was missable, and he shouldn't have been that far behind it. And it was a big visit, as we said, from Murphy, but he didn't really capitalise on it.
Long red into the left corner, played safe, but didn't leave it safe, so he'll be relieved that
4.
it didn't prove too expensive.
Seven.
But he just managed to get
15.
that red in. It was tight.
Eighteen.
Just got a little glance off the red here.
26.
They're all on. They're all on.
$34.
Putting a lot of emphasis on Murphy, and maybe he's feeling under pressure. But of course, Trump, he's in with a chance to level or go 2 down with 3 to play. Murphy probably should have done more with his chance. Now Trump's got to do something with this one.
42.
And that's not a great angle. That looks perfectly played.
50.
It looks very likely now. He'll only need the red for 8 each.
$57.
Dodged a few bullets tonight. Murphy had the better of it at 4-all
68.
going into tonight, and it's been a similar story.
In the main, just 2
77.
things have gone his way against the world number 1,
Pages.
including this season's German Masters final, as Trump, in a hurry,
Trump 90.
clears the table with 90. We'll finish tomorrow afternoon. Robertson leading that one 5-3.
Wow, what a mistake.
1.
To play. And he knew he had 2 over the pocket. It's a magnificent chance.
$17. $25.
That was a really nicely played shot there to get that cannon.
33. $41.
It's a beautiful table, but of course with that comes the pressure to ensure that you take the chance, knowing that if you don't, previous frame slip when he had the chance, and had one at the start of this
49.
frame too.
And he could have stayed on reds and blacks there, of course. It wasn't considering his, a maximum break. He wouldn't mind making his
54.
mind.
And he'll feel he's got
55.
unfinished business with this tournament. It's not been a successful one for Trump.
think will pot if he did fall short of the angle. I don't think he wants to play on it.
$69.
As Trump, but Trump has been in this frame certainly more efficient, more ruthless.
$74.
Was 4-0 down. Turned it around very impressively. 7-5 down this evening from 5-4 up.
$90.
Obviously not now, but sprinting around the table there to be around there in time. This is good from Trump. It wasn't
97.
absolutely guilty not to have made these, but he has still done it.
And there is the century.
4.
Shaun Murphy had the initial opportunity, tried to make the plant, but it stayed. And Trump has pounced.
410.
This has been a whirlwind break from Trump.
412. 415.
Which came in the first session. Of the two right now.
124.
But he needs both the final frames. Trump needs just one.
130.
A 137 total clearance from the world number one. One down with two to play. And persisting with that risky break off. Yeah.
Wow. After that wonderful break, he's leapt up in the air. I think his long potting is not been ideal, and you know, without harping on about the new cue, because people talk, he's got nowhere near them, quite honestly. He's not only just missed them, he's missed them by a mile. The last thing I'll say on that is that when you've been using a cue for years and you have to think about side spin and the reaction of the ball, you kind of know how it's going to react. Your muscle memory of the shot. Murphy, as I've said earlier, has kind of got himself
70.
in these positions without visit, especially this evening. Now, as a neutral, it would be absolutely good to see this go to a decider.
25. $33.
I think he's playing up for the blue. The problem with playing the pink there is that it would
41.
go behind its own spot and mightn't help anyone. Going the two pushing route instead. Needs some luck.
$47.
Has lost all 8 of his deciding frame matches. He's won 4 of the 7 he's contested with Murphy.
53.
Yeah, and it's getting better. And we might be heading for that decider to guarantee it. Certainly 2 with colours.
59.
All credit to Shaun Murphy, his frame. And now, when the chance came,
66.
after now he stepped up. And we're going to be going all the way. He'd like it to be tonight when that all changed.
73. $81.
Down the years, Trump has held sway in most of the big ones, including the World Championship last season, although Murphy does have a couple of wins over Trump at the Trump ran out a resounding.
89.
Didn't allow any frustration to affect him when presented with the chance to take this the distance.
Shaun Murphy, 96.
The 8th time they've played a decider. Trump has won 4 of the 7, but he's not won one this season in 8 attempts.
Should lose another one tonight, other than if Murphy gets in and pots them all. But I know one thing, to lose any match in a deciding frame is painful. You don't want to go out at this stage. Yes, there'll be a long time to prepare, but this is a big tournament in its side. Missed it by a mile in the previous frame.
But there's pressure on everything now. That always looked wide, and that was never in.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He leapt up in the air on that. Deciding frames he's lost. Because it must be affecting him, because he hit that one.
But how much will depend on what
5.
of a match. A big tournament.
Eight.
That's a good shot. That's a really good shot.
Particularly over a match of this length. He did beat him on his way to the British Open
50.
title this season, but
$23.
Well, that's a double he would have absolutely loved to have.
Shaun Murphy,
had many today that have gone in.
1.
Now this cue.
Very good.
7.
In the frame.
14.
Shots that he's played, actually. But he's one of these players, I mean, he's not world number 1. It's just that it's been a while.
30.
Well, that might well. There's no exception. Murphy missed a blue. Trump then missed a red to this pocket and might have thought
38.
he'd blown his chance. And this is the result.
He didn't play that very well at all. To the table to bulk. Nice recovery. Very good.
46.
Brown goes in and he gets behind the red. His hope might be just about to be extinguished. Nothing's easy. He was
51.
not meant to hit the black on the way. I think that was a better shot than.
And it has. And look at what it means to Judd Trump. He'll be well aware that frame, but Murphy couldn't quite make his chance tell, and he's missed the black.
Why didn't he roll it in? What he's done, he's made the mistake of worrying thought that he has gone with the big punch early. You know, he's punched. But he is a bit jumpy and jerky on shots, isn't he? I think he made that point earlier. Even
Could have been a very awkward moment for Trump had Murphy been able to leave things safe there or get the snooker, but reaction that he gave just shows you how much it means. This has not been his best tournament match in the Tour Championship since 2020 before beating Mark Allen in the first round. But he's come through with Shaun Murphy. He'll be very disappointed because he'll feel he's had chances himself to win today. But ultimately it's Trump who's had the last word place in Sunday's final. A great match, great advert for the sport, but it's the world #1 Judd Trump who has edged out